Hello and welcome. Happy Friday evening. I hope everyone is doing well and has had a good week, of course. Say hello, let me know who's here. And if you're watching this later, welcome as well. We will wait just a minute, but as usual, take a moment to make your space comfy and get yourself comfy, either seated or lying down. Maybe prop some pillows, get some water, light a candle. Hey, Dad. I'm glad you could make it. Hello, Vanessa. My dad just got back from Italy. I haven't even talked to him yet. Hi, Jim. Visiting the homeland. I'm glad that you are taking a minute to not do all your chores that you need to do and just have a break. So yeah, just start to get comfortable. Adjust whatever you need to. This might be a slightly shorter one tonight because I have been working all day and I am starving. So I feel distracted. But I'm happy to settle in for a few minutes and be here with you all. And then, of course, you can always stay in whatever space you create. You don't have to rush back to anything just because we wrap up. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And just start with a few rounds of cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Make each round a little longer and deeper. Ooh. Maybe some neck rolls. Hopefully you don't have the cracking and popping I just did. Sitting in front of the computer for hours will definitely do it. Or maybe being on your phone, having your head tipped forward. So just a few rounds of whatever it feels like you need there. And some shoulder rolls, just moving. I'm not going to walk you through every movement, but just ask your body what it needs. What does it need to stretch? What joints maybe need some moving in and out? These are always good ones too. Whatever you need to shake or move or stretch, go ahead for just a few moments. If you're able, how you're seated, do a full body stretch. If you're lying down, it's easier. But stretch out your arms and legs. And settling into stillness. And focusing the attention on the breath. And as usual, as always, just noticing, what are you arriving with? What is your baseline right now? Is your breath shallow and rushed or deep and slow? And we have a bit of a goal to try to deepen and slow the breath if we can. Slow down the nervous system a bit. If you've been working or traveling, running around, it's so easy to get stuck on. But giving ourselves permission to slow down is a practice, so that's what we're here for. And turning your attention inward to your center and just noticing what's there. How's your heart feeling? Did you face difficulties and stresses through this week? Joys and gratitudes? Just notice. Notice and give some kind and caring attention. We can often neglect in our busyness. How's your heart feeling today? And we don't need to attach too much meaning to that because that changes pretty constantly, even though some things might be patterns or too familiar. But just notice. And taking a deep breath into your heart center. Is there anything your heart is needing to hear? If there was heaviness, if there's joy and love, what is your heart needing right now? And scanning around throughout your body, let's just take a look around for any stress, tension, tightness, gripping. Again, I'm not going to walk you through head to toe, but you can start at your head, you can start at your feet. You can just wander around and notice anywhere that you're gripping that feels tight or tense. And let's just spend some moments. You can move as you wish throughout this, obviously, always. But let's just spend some moments breathing to any areas of tightness. And if you feel pretty relaxed, then just spend this time breathing, enjoying that relaxation. That's important too. That still strengthens that neural pathway. So we're just kind of hanging out in our body and noticing if any tension, distress, discomfort arises. Maybe it's caused by physical ailments, illness, injury, and not stress, but that's still stressful. So taking some deep and caring breaths to wherever our body needs. Inhaling, caring attention. Exhaling, relaxing. Inhaling fresh new oxygen. Exhaling, letting go of the need to hold on. Scanning the body again. See if new tension arose. Or if there's new areas that you're able to notice. Sometimes it takes a little while as we settle in to realize, oh yeah, there's that. And so just giving that deeper level of attention. We're not necessarily trying to find something that's not there, but taking extra time to notice. Sometimes we can do a quick check and move on. But let's look a little deeper. How are the muscles around your spine? I say this for myself, Dad, not you. Your feet, your thighs, your arms. We have so many body parts that do so much work, that hold on to so much stress. And just inhaling gently and exhaling fully. Inhaling and allowing any heaviness to just settle. And as you exhale, just releasing it, releasing into where you're sitting or lying. Really letting your muscles relax. We have nothing to do. We're not bracing. We're not dealing with people. We're not going anywhere. We can let go. We can let our bodies rest. And we can really let go of any muscle tension and let gravity hold our weight. We can try to. Sometimes when we've spent a long time holding on, it can be hard to uncurl. But we just want to set that intention with our breath. And it's a practice. If it's difficult to relax, that doesn't mean we don't try, or at least notice where we're tense. Trying can be a slippery slope. Inhaling deeply this nice Friday evening where we get to relax. And exhaling, giving us over to gravity. Letting ourselves melt. Giving our weight over to whatever holds us. And scanning the body again. Where are there lingering or remaining areas of gripping or tension? We don't want to try to force that to relax. If we find areas that just won't, then there can be a lot of reasons, and we want to not ignore the reasons. So whether it's a defense or something our body's learned to do or an injury, then we want to acknowledge that's where that's at now. That's okay. What might I need to relax more? What might my body need? But we don't try to force it. Inhaling deeply and imagining a nice, cool Montana thunderstorm that I am sharing with you. We just had one pass through. It was really hot and muggy, and now it's nice and cool. It's not all windy. It pretty much seems to have passed, but I just want to share some of that with all of you. That cool breeze we get after a thunderstorm this time of year, how nice that can feel. Along with a feeling of warmth and connection in this space of these people that show up and whoever will be here later. And sending some gratitude out to all of you as well. And taking a moment on that note, turning back to the body, whatever state it's in, whatever tension's left, whatever relaxation we created, let's send ourselves some gratitude. What can you genuinely feel grateful for within your own physical body, with what's working, with the jobs that have been done by your legs and feet and hands and arms and brain, lungs and heart? Some recognition and gratitude. And sending that gratitude out to anyone you think deserves it and everyone that you think doesn't. And just take these last few moments before we wrap up to just sit and see if there's any last release or relaxing you can do, or movements your body needs, or maybe just some deep breaths in this space. Turning your attention gently back to the space that you're in as we wrap this up. And again, if you would prefer to stay in this space, let this just be the start. Whether you listen to music or silence or another guided meditation, if you need to stay here longer, stay here. I wish I could, but I need to go eat food. So I'm bringing you back. And I thank you all for joining as always. I will be here next week, although I will be calling in from Utah. I will not be here the following. So I hope that was peaceful and helpful, and I hope to see you all next week. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. It's full of pleasant weather, favorable conditions in life. And if not, I hope that you roll with the punches, because we get both. So take care, everyone. Good night. I know there's a bit of a delay. Maybe I put you all to sleep, but I'm going to sign off. So take care and be well.